Even after completing a 4-year course of study in your chosen profession, is there anyone who thinks that they knew more practical information about their major before they started working than they did after 4 years of actually doing the work? Well, of course not. After completing the You Can Do It program, you have an enormous amount of fantastic but second-hand knowledge culled from literally decades of combined experience, but you don't really know anything to make your first phone call. The system is designed so that you start working through your worst cards so that you have as much personal experience as one person can have by the time you get to your best cards, the cards that you hope to get the most long-term results with. Now let's extrapolate. If you had 10 cards, you'd imagine you'd be better on the 10th one than you were on the 5th. If you had 20 cards, you'd be even better. You would have encountered a wider variety of individuals on the phone, dealt with the exact requirements of more different banks, and overcome a greater number of arguments against your solution to situations. So let me tell you where the coaches come from. Before the Credit Card Reform Act of 2009, it was possible for legitimate financial services companies to charge a flat rate fee to contact credit card companies on behalf of clients and negotiate lower rates for them. The companies that I worked with did all of this work on the phone together with the client and the credit card companies at the same time. We enjoyed great success by making calls on behalf of 6 to 12 clients a day, 5 or 6 days a week. These clients were from across all spectrums of age, income, debt levels, and liquidity. Now, in the wake of the CARD Act, rules changes were enacted that made it much more difficult for a financial services company to charge for this service. And that shifted the power back to the credit card companies. Because without professional experience, an individual has far less ability to understand the system that they're trying to work their way through. A small group of these professionals that I've worked with have been able to keep themselves immersed in the support of individuals who are truly committed to maintaining and improving their credit card situation. These are the coaches. In addition to coaching, they still service their group of clients on a daily basis, contacting these still recalcitrant credit card companies and constantly updating their data banks about the best offers from all of the major and many of the minor lenders across the country. The bottom line is that credit coaches know the ins and outs of how the credit card companies work to give you specific insight into the best techniques for your individual situation. To access our free training videos on how to lower your credit card interest rates, go to IHateMyCreditCardCompany.com.